All right, great. So let me just very quickly begin with the demonstration of quick dry cleaning software.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, to begin with, every user of this software needs to have a unique set of user ID and password. This is because the software tracks, which individual user is doing which transaction or process or activity. So that in case of any eventuality, if you want to find out that a particular order was generated by which user, you can actually drill down and get this information.
Okay. Can you be a bit more louder, Ahuja, please?
Okay, sure.
Because I can't hear you. Can hear you, but the sound is very limited.
Okay, is this better or you want still louder?
Yeah, fine. Go ahead.
Okay, great. Yeah. So I will log in with my username and password here,
Okay.
and we land onto the home screen of this software. So before actually we dive down into the
Okay.
processes and all, whenever we sell this software to any person, any dry cleaner, the initial phase is for the training and configuration of this software. Now that phase includes setting up your master
Okay.
data. That includes your, maybe your customer list, maybe your garment list, your service list, because different people have different services. Few people do laundry. Like taking your example, you're starting off with laundry and then within 2 months you would be introducing the dry cleaning as a service as well. So we help you create your master data, which will define the overall processes of the system, like your service list, your
Okay.
garment list, your price list. So you set up all that stuff, your business rules, what kind of printer you're going to use, what is your normal procedure of giving the process cloth back. By that, I mean that, if you generate an order today, then after how many days do you deliver it back to the customer? It might be 2 days,
Yeah.
3 days, or 4 days. So there are so many configurations that help you set up your business information, business rules into the system, so that this software behaves as per your business rules. Once all
Very
that
good.
is,
But
yep.
to generate this information, do you give us any template or any set of instruction? This has to be required. This has to be required.
Yes, absolutely. So we, within our support contract, if you plan to buy this software from us, we give you initial training. That training is a very comprehensive training in which it's basically is divided into three different parts. First part is the configuration part, in which we help you set up this master data, we help you set up all your business rules, and we keep on teaching you that stuff so that in future you are not dependent on us to make even a small change. You can do that by your own. So we
Okay.
train you how to use this software.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Right. Right.
Now
Fine.
assuming that you've set up all that data, uh, you know,
Okay.
we will now actually getting into how the things are done using this software. So
Okay.
you need to enter a customer whenever that customer comes for the first time to your store, and once the entry is made, then you can keep using that information again and again. So a
Okay.
customer will come to you for maximum possible two things. One is he wants to give you a new order, or he wants to pick up his processed garments that he's already given you. So you
Okay.
can search a customer using his name or address or phone number. So using any one of these information you can put in, and system will give you options, and you select a particular customer. Now as soon as you select a customer, system takes you to the customer details page. Now this page will give you
Okay.
all the personal as well as business related details for this customer. So this tells me that this customer has 3 pending orders with me. He has 270 bucks to pay me. Uh, I have 2 pieces of this customer under process, and 2 pieces which are, none piece which is ready. So it tells me that, out of these 3 orders, pending payment is also pending and garments are also pending with me. Now at this point in time, we are talking
Okay.
about an example where the customer has come to give us a new order. So we click on this drop button. Once we click that, we land onto our order generation screen. Now the screen is pre-filled with the customer information, and now we move ahead to take an order. So like for example, this customer gives me say 2 shirts. Now to make things faster and less error prone, we give you an option wherein you can define short names, short codes for every garment. Like in my system, I have defined S as shirt. So I click on S, a shirt appears. I select shirt, automatically default process for this shirt appears, which is dry cleaning. In my system it is dry cleaning. We'll set up this data in your system, and automatically the price has also come up. So all I had to do was click S and add this particular garment into my order. That's it, as simple as that. Let's take another example. This time I take a coat. Now the default process for this, default service for this garment type is iron only in my system. However, it might happen that this comes for another service. So at any point in time I can change that service, and accordingly system will pick up the price, which is predefined by me into this system. I click on add and this garment gets added to my system. Let me bring in some more technicality into it. Now I have got a gent suit 2 pieces. So I click on G2 and I get this item. It might be the case that there is some specifics about the condition of the garment, and you would want to limit your responsibility with respect to that specific condition. It is similar to a situation where you are giving your car to the service station for some kind of servicing. Now those people, before accepting the car, they will mark down, the condition of your garment. If there is any dent, I don't know whether you have dents on the car in Abu Dhabi, but India we do have so many dents in the cars. So before the service station accepted, they mark down that there are so many dents in the car, so that when I come back to take my car, I don't blame them, hey, that this dent wasn't there before when I gave you and you've done that. So similarly, you may want to mention any specifications about the garment for which you would want to limit your responsibility. Again, you can create all these lists, and your employees, your users may not have to type down the entire things. They just have to select what has already been defined by you into the system. On the similar lines, you can mention the color of the garment as well. Services automatically come up along with the pricing. Now if you want to change that pricing, so the system is flexible. You can predefine all the price, or you can override that price at the runtime. Because sometimes it happens when you get a cloth in your hand, then you get to know that how much work needs to be done onto that. Specifically in case of alterations, you cannot predefine the cost of alteration. Many a times when you see the garment, when you see the work, then you define the price. So system is flexible to take that requirement into consideration. So you can predefine your price, and then you can add this garment into the order. So you can add as many garments as you feel like into the order. All right. Any questions still here?
No, I think your screen is not completely visible. On the right hand corner there is some blur.
There is some blur.
Yeah, maybe because of this free software, or
no, I mean now is it visible to you?
No, that's fine. Yeah, you can just go ahead, because after the discount I cannot see what's next.
Okay, I'll tell you. So what happens is, in my customer master I can define the discount, that to this particular customer, this customer is a special customer too, and I want to give him some kind of discounts. So I can mention that.
One question: the price can be changed by anybody, or can we lock the price?
You can lock an
option of lock it. Okay,
yes.
Okay, fine, that's fine.
Similarly, you can lock the discount as well. If you do not want to give this right to your employees, you can lock it and nobody will be able to give discounts. So that you can define the discount in the customer master itself. So the discount will be calculated automatically, and your employees will not have any right or privilege to change it.
Yeah, okay. So we have to decide whether the price to be flexible or price to be non-flexible. Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Okay. So I move ahead and I go on to save this order. Before I save this order, this is an optional feature. You can switch it on or switch it off, which basically asks you to confirm the delivery date. This is kind of a reminder that you've mentioned this delivery date. Automatically, by default, it will pick up the increment which you have defined in the configuration sheet. So today is 24th. By default, it is coming 3 days after the booking date. However, you can change it. And then once you confirm, you know, the click of a single button can perform a maximum of 5 operations. Number 1, it will save the order. Number 2, it will generate an invoice ticket that you can hand over to the customer. Number 3, an SMS can be shot. The summary of this entire order can be shot as an SMS to the customer's mobile number, of course, if the customer wants it. Number 4, if a customer wants, you can send an email, a copy of this invoice ticket. And number 5, a thermal printer can generate barcoded tags for each and every garment that you have booked within this order. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So all these things are configurable. Only the saving of the order is mandatory. What?
Barcode and QR code. What is the difference between barcode and QR code?
So QR code basically is a global kind of stuff wherein you know, if you get a QR code from anywhere, you can scan it and you can get the entire number. So it's a global kind of thing, and you can scan it and use it. However, this barcode is not a global thing. This can be recognized within this software itself. So what we have done is, yes please, you want to ask something?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so what we have done is, we have taken the order number and we have converted that into the barcode. So this barcode is readable only within this software. If any other application tries to read this barcode, it will not be able to make any sense out of it.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so we have generated an order. I know you would not be interested in the next step. Still, I wanted to show you because, you know, it might happen that in future you might require another tracking option for your business. So I'm going to show you something. So what happens is, once you keep collecting the garments from the customer, it is usually done at your counter, where you have counter where you've got all the orders to be collected. Once that is done, you move these garments from your collection point to your processing area. Now, this is a logical discrimination. Some people have got a different workshop, as I was mentioning you, so they move their garments from one physical location to another physical location. Now, you might be having machines within the same physical location, but logically speaking, your collection area is different from your processing area, and you are moving those garments from your collection area to processing area. Why we are doing it? We are actually changing the status of the garments within the system, so that if we ever want to track any particular garment, system will be able to tell us that this particular garment is right now in processing area, or this particular garment is right now in ironing area, or this particular garment right now is ready and it is fully packed and it is located where I keep all my processed garments. Okay, does it make sense?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just going to show you, but if you do not want it, then we will switch off this feature. There's a configurable feature and we can switch it off. So we recently generated an order. So when this screen is called send to processing area. What it does is, it lists down all the garments that we have booked, but we have not yet sent to the processing area. So we just pick up a garment, we scan the barcode which is mentioned on its tag, and that particular garment is moved to the right hand side of the screen. Alright, so we generated an order S163. It had 3 garments. We have moved those garments from left hand side to right hand side. It has 2 more garments, I'm gonna move them to S163. All right. So once I've selected all the garments that I wish to move to the processing area, I click on send button. I will have to do a minor tweak. The workshop module is selected on at this point in time. I'm gonna switch it off because you're not interested in the workshop module, so I'm gonna just switch it off.
So what you are showing is a workshop module now, right?
No, this is the store module.
Okay.
Okay, so this tells me that I have moved these 5 garments to the processing area. Okay.
Okay.
Now once these garments are processed, what I'm going to do is I'll move to this screen which is called receive from workshop, and then I would see these garments. Let me filter this garment list. Our order was 163. Okay, so these are the 5 garments. Just to save time, I'm going to move them in one go. So what generally people do is they again pick up the garment, they scan the barcode which is mentioned on the tag, and the garment moves from the left hand side grid to the right hand side grid. Once all the garments are moved, we click on ready for delivery. Now this signifies that these garments are ready and customer can take them back. We also have got a provision wherein system will automatically send SMS to those people who have agreed to receive SMS from us and for whom the order is complete. Like for example, if I am your customer and I give you 5 garments, when all 5 garments are ready, the system will give me an SMS that hey, your garments are ready, you may come and pick them up, or your garments are ready, we may deliver it to your doorstep within next 72 hours. So whatever SMS you write down, system will send that SMS. System has this capability to identify when to send which SMS. So after order generation, a different SMS will go. When the order is ready, a different SMS will go. When the order is delivered, then the third SMS will go. Okay.
There is 3 SMS.
No, we have got 4 or 5 different places where the SMS can go. So I'll show you everything. All these will be under your control. When would you want to send an SMS or when you would not want to whom you want to send an SMS, and to whom you do not want to. Okay. Great. Right. So now we have done that, the order is complete and it is ready. We've sent an SMS to the customer. Customer comes back to take back his garments. So when we are now sitting, it's a usual day for us. Customer comes in, we search the customer using his phone number, address or name. System takes us to the customer details page. There we get to know that this particular customer has got 4 orders pending with us and 5 garments which are ready with us. So it tells me, this is green. This tells me that the order is ready, but the garments are still pending with me and payment is also still pending. So I select this particular garment and this action will take me to the delivery screen, the pickup screen where the customer has come to pick the garments up. So here all these garments are pre-selected. The system tells me the status of every garment. Since all these garments are ready, system is assuming that you're going to deliver all these garments. So these are pre-selected. You can do a partial delivery as well. Like if you select a particular, deselect a particular garment, now you see only 3 garments are selected and 2 are not selected. So system is going to deliver only those 3 selected garments. Does it make sense? Yeah. So system has the capability to do a partial delivery. So on the right hand side, the system gives me all the financial details of this order, and there's this button which is called deliver and accept payment. I click on deliver and accept payment, and it asks me to confirm it. I say yes, deliver 5 garments. So 5 garments are delivered. If you see, the status of these garments have changed. Do you see that?
Yes.
Yeah, so the status has changed. Now I'm here to accept the payment. So I can take cash, credit card, check, whatever. We do not store credit card information of the customers. So I'm bringing this point up front, that if you want to capture any details, we have given you place where you can manually type down all the details. Automatically system will not capture the credit card details of a customer. However, it will consider that you're making a credit card or debit card payment. We have a separate report which will help you reconcile your bank statement, which is like, it will give you that, these are the 10 orders that you accepted the payment through credit cards, and this report will actually help you reconciling your physical slips that you have got by these credit card transactions. Okay?
Okay, does credit card payment require a separate payment gateway or not required?
Obviously, it will require, well, actually, you would have a credit card machine to swipe and take the payment. Why would you need a gateway?
Yeah, that's what, no. You meant to say that the swiping machine is being integrated, because sometimes some web softwares have an application without credit card, without the card entering those details.
No, we do not have any integration with credit card machine. Point is, you've got a separate credit card machine. If the customer wants to give you payment through credit card, you will take that payment by swiping his credit card with a machine that you get from the bank. You can mention that this particular, because we maintain your cash balances. So if you take it as a cash, this will get added into your cash balance, which is not true. So you will mention that this payment you've already taken by credit card and not by cash. This is what I mean.
Okay, all right, okay, fine.
And then I click on accept. So I have accepted this payment, and the payment mode has been cash. At this point, you can also send an SMS to customer that, hey, thanks for giving us a chance to serve you. We wish to see you again, kind of a message that you can send. And this brings us to an end of the life cycle of an order.
Okay.
Just to reiterate, customer walks in, we search the customer, we land on to customer details page. We move on to generate an order. Once the order is generated, we give the receipt back to the customer. We send an SMS to the customer, we send an email to the customer, and the system will give us bar-coded tags for each and every garment that we have booked within this order. We attach that tag to the garment, we move these garments to the processing area. Whenever these garments are ready, we have marked those garments as...
Ahuja, sorry. The garments which we are attaching to the clothes, the small tag, how it is look like, because I didn't see that.
I'll show you that. Okay.
Okay.
So all the hardware details we have after the demo of the software. So I'll show you everything. So coming back to the things, whenever the garments are ready, we mark them as ready within the system. System will identify what all orders are complete and will send the notification SMS to the customers for whom the orders are ready. Now the customer walks in, we search the customer, we again land on to the customer's detail page. From there we...
Sorry, does this, suppose we washed one cycle all, and in the evening we need to send SMS to all the customers whom it's ready. So is there an option to pick the customers ready, or and send it at a one shot, or individually we have to send?
You do not have to send anything. What you have to do is just scan the barcode which is mentioned on the tag of the garment. So like, take an example, 50 garments are ready. You're not sure which garment belongs to which particular customer. What you're gonna do is you're gonna scan those 50 garments at one go. Okay?
Okay.
It is system's responsibility to identify which garment belongs to which order and which order belongs to which customer. So for all those customers for whom the orders are complete, automatically system will send. So if those 50 garments belong to 10 different customers, system will send 10 SMSs to these different customers that your orders are ready and you should come and pick them up.
Okay, fine. Okay.
No manual intervention is required. The only manual intervention which is required is to scan the barcodes mentioned on the tags.
Okay, fine. All right.
Great. So the customer walks in, we land onto the customer's details page, then we land onto the particular order page, we deliver the garment, we take the cash, and an SMS is shot, a thank you SMS shot to customer's mobile phone. Only if customer has requested for this service. Full stop.
Okay.
Any more questions within the workflow kind of related to the workflow of the order?
No, thank you.
Great. Moving ahead. Now I'm going to show you reports. System is, tracking all the activities that you're doing, and accordingly it is updating the reports of the software. The first one that I'm going to show you is the orders report. This report will give you a details of all the orders that you have generated within a day. So all our reports, they have some common features. Number one being, by default it will show you current day's details. So today is 24th. The system is giving me all the orders which I have generated on 24th of February with all the desired details. Okay. All our reports come with date filters. So you can pull out a report for a single day or a week, a month, from any specific date to another specific date. So you can select the period for which you need to pull out a report, and system will give you that. All our reports come with export to Excel feature, so that if you want to mail that report to yourself, you can pull it out on the Excel sheet and you can forward it to yourself. If you want to do some kind of study, you want to play around with the Excel sheet, play around with the numbers, see how the business is being done, you can pull it out in Excel and you can apply your formulas and you can see what's happening. Okay. Talking about this particular report, this report helps you to pull out information about a particular customer as well. Like for example, I want to see, I have a customer whose name is Gaurav and I select him. Then for the selected date range, system will give me all the details of the orders for this customer Gaurav. So this tells me that in total this is given me 3 orders for my specified date range. What was the gross amount, what is the discount that I've given him, what is the balance pending for this customer. Alright. This was my order report. On the similar lines, I have got a sales and delivery report as well. So the order report tells me what all orders I generated for the day. The sales and delivery report tells me what all deliveries I have made and what all collections I have made. Alright.
Okay.
So the incoming cash we've already taken care of through the delivery screen. Remember, customer came, we gave the garments back to him, and then we collected the cash. When we accepted the cash, system made all the entries in the relevant reports. Now there are cases when you make some expenses, so you take money out of the cash drawer. So taking an example, this is the report. This is a screen which is called the expenses screen. Here you can create your own ledgers, and then whatever expenses you make an entry into this. Like I'm just taking an example that I've ordered some tea and I enter into that. Now we got a report which is called detailed cash book. This report will give you your exact cash balance at any given point in time, that this must be your cash balance in your cash drawer. So if you're like you said, you're involved in so many businesses, it is not possible for you to be at your dry cleaning store at all the times. So you will have to ensure that there are enough controls that can help you to ascertain whether your business is being managed properly or not. So we have got a separate training for the business owners wherein we tell how you can control your business within this software. This report being one of those tools. So at any given point in time when you land onto your store, you open up this report, it gives you a balance. And you have to just tally this balance with the physical cash which is available with your cash drawer. If that physical cash matches with the figure being shown within this report, then it means your business is being run absolutely fine. There is no problem at all. If there is a change, if there is a difference, then it means either there has been some negligence from the part of the user who's using the software, or there has been some kind of cheating. Now it is up to you to drill down. The system will help you to drill down and look, where the problem has occurred. So it gives me an opening balance. Then it mentions all the occurrences of incoming of cash, that for this particular order we got this much of amount, for this order we got this much of amount, then we made some expenses. So it tells me the details of all the expenses that we have made, and in the end it gives us a clear-cut closing balance which should match with the physical cash balance in your cash drawer. All right?
Okay.
All right. Another very interesting report is accounts receivable report. Now this report will give you a list of all the customers who owe you some money. So you don't have to remember anything, you don't have to type down, you don't have to note anything in your diary or anywhere else. The system will tell you that these customers owe you some money. Now you can call these people up and you can request them to come and take their garments back and give you the money, or you can send an SMS reminder, a very polite SMS reminder informing them that you have some clothes of theirs and they should come and pick them up and clear their dues.
Where I did not type any SMS, or where can be this typed? There is some option.
Yeah, there is a configurator wherein you can type down all those SMS.
Default, huh?
Yeah, so you
no
can
need to type each time.
No need to type each time. You will type down an SMS. We have got variables. Like for example, when the order is generated, the system takes some variables like order date, order number, customer name, amount, quantity. These are variables which will change from order to order. The remaining text of the SMS remains the same.
Okay, all right, okay.
Okay. So you got so many different reports. I just wanted to show you a couple of the important reports that make sense at this point.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No,
this menu lists down all our master data. Like you can create your service list that I spoke about in the beginning. So we help you create your services, we help you create your garment list, we help you create your price list. All that stuff can be done from this. And then we move on to the admin data. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to log out of this system. You see that, within this admin menu, there are only 3 options which are coming because I've logged in with a specific user ID. Now I'm going to log out from here and I'm going to log in again as the super admin.
Okay, the software what now you are showing is a web-based software, right? Web-based.
Yeah, it's a web-based software.
Yeah. Okay. The option is available for in-house mode or desktop mode also.
Yes, right? The software remains the same. If we install it on your machine, it becomes desktop module. Okay. So system, this also tracks. We have this feature wherein you can restrict the login of the employees after the working hours. So no one is able to log into the system. Okay. All right. So I'm logging into this application, and
if we buy your software, is all our data is been with you also? You can log in from and see anywhere.
So if it is the desktop module, then the information resides within your system itself. If it is the cloud module, the data resides with the cloud server. We do not own the server. We have taken services of a company. Now these server companies, they have to adhere to the data protection laws of all the countries. So the data never resides on our machines or anywhere near to our computers. It resides with the server company, safe and secure.
So there is a NDA, proper NDA between you and the vendor and you and us.
No, absolutely. These server companies, so anytime you go to Amazon or you go to any other server company, they provide you, if you request them, they will provide you with their security provision documents. And at the time of finalizing though, we actually check, because as I told you, we have users in 18 countries. And specifically, if I talk about, then people in United Kingdom have got they're very concerned about the security of your data. So even I was not aware of all these things, and one of these people, he asked me how the data protection is being done, and I went back to this server company and asked them that this customer of mine is asking me this question, can you help me with this? And then I got this response. So the company is very open to share all these details, that they adhere to the data protection laws of all the countries, and they've got the certificates, and also data is absolutely safe and secure onto their server. Number one. Number two, we have taken
You as well.
what?
You adhere to those terms when we purchase from you, right?
No, there is no need for us to adhere to those terms, because we are not storing your data anywhere on our machines. So
in your cloud, it will be there. You can view it anywhere.
that's what I'm telling you. The cloud server is with the server company. I don't own the server. No. I don't own the server. Server, maintaining a server is a real big thing. And there are specialist companies who do that. So we have taken services from them. Data resides on those servers, not on our servers.
But our agreement is between you and us, not with the server company.
Right.
So I think you have to, because the agreement is what is going to happen, because I don't know which server company, what server company, and neither the company knows that you and we have the business terms. So the agreement belongs between both of us.
Yeah, Khalid. So that's what I'm telling you. So if you write down any information that you need from me. I will get that information from the server company and I will send you. In any case, even if the agreement happens, I'm going to tell you that the data resides with this server company, and to your question, this is the information that the server company has provided me and I'm forwarding that to you. It's a plain thing. One logical reason to this is, since I do not own the server, I do not have control over the over your data. So,
yeah, but there is another one thing, because I don't know which is this server company.
We will share that with you.
How you legally have,
that's what I'm telling you.
Legally have vetted the authenticity of this,
We are open to share any sort of communication that happens between my company and the server company with respect to your business. So if you write down an email to me asking me about anything related to the about the data security, I'm gonna write the same question to the server company, and whatever response I get, I will mark that to you. So the whole communication remains absolutely clear at all times. So at all times we will be very clear about it. The data is not with us, it is with the server company. What question you are asking, we are forwarding to the server company, and this is the response that we are getting. And to the server company as well, it is very clear that we are the service providers. We are using those servers to service our clients. So if a client asks us any question and we write an email to the server company, we tell them that we have this customer from this region who has this query, and you have to provide us the response. So that to the server company also, it is very clear that this data is not ours, this data is about our clients, and any response that they provide us is according to that country where the customer belongs. So if a UK customer asks for a data protection question, then that server company responds as per the data protection laws of UK. If there is if at all there is a data protection law of Abu Dhabi and you ask a question, then this server company will provide you response as per your country, not as per the country where I reside.
Okay, all right, go ahead, next.
Okay, great. So I was showing you the admin section. So here we have got this menu called user right permissions, wherein you can define the access rights of each and every employee of yours. So if he's a manager kind of a person, then you can give him more rights. If he's just a order generation or a delivery boy kind of person, you might not want to show all the records, all the accounts related and reporting related details to the person. So it is up to you. You can control what you wish to show to that particular customer and what you to that particular employee of yours, and what access rights you do not wish to grant them. Okay.
Okay.
Next is the setup screens. This is a cluster of screens which offers you more than 300 configuration options which can help you to alter the behavior of the system so that it works as per your business rules. Like what kind of printer you're going to use, whether you want to use pre-printed stationery or you want to use completely printer generated stationery, whether you want to print your logo or not, and many similar business rules. So you can, we will help you to configure this system. Once you buy this from us, you can set up your time zone, you can set up your tax rates. So every country has got different taxation rules, so you can define your tax rates from here. You can set up your email ID, so whatever email ID you mention here, your customers are going to get uh, email from this ID that you've mentioned over here. Okay.
Okay. One another question, Ahuja. Can we link this software to our website?
What do you want to achieve?
Like if someone want to place an order, or someone want to schedule a pickup or anything.
To a certain extent, yes. To a certain extent, yes. To a certain extent, no. And I'll explain you. Just give me 2 minutes. Let me finish this off and then I'll explain you this. So this is our tag configurator. So what it does is it gives you the capability to design and define the tag that you attach to the garment. So first of all, you have to set the size of the tag, and then we've given you maximum possible 14 information options. So you can pick and choose what information you wish to print on the tag, what information you do not. You can define the sequence of this information, font, alignment.
What is the standard size of this tag?
This is like 1.5 by 1.5 inches.
1.5 by 1.5 inches. Okay.
Okay.
So it's printed on a thermal printer normally?
This is a thermal printer, but not the receipt printer. A receipt printer generally gives you an output of a paper of 3 inches of width. This is a special printer that gives you output on a 2 inches kind of thing, and not necessarily a paper. So I'll show you what kind of printers are these. I'll give you options so that you can get whatever is available in your local market.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is that high expensive, or it's?
If I talk about INR, it comes for about 14,000-15,000 INR. So it is not at all expensive. It's pretty reasonable, but it adds a lot of value to your business. It smooths your process a lot.
Okay. And does it comes with does the ink washes away during the printing or no?
Oh, not at all, man. This is the benefit of working with a specialist company like us. We have identified all the material which will work well with the dry cleaning and laundry businesses. So we have our clients who use water, who use chemical solvents, who use perk, who use Mildred turpentine oil, who use hydrocarbon, and all this material that we're going to suggest you to buy for tagging and all will work with any of these solvents that I've mentioned.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay. All right now. So this is our basic software that I've showed you. Apart from this, we've got few extensions. What those extensions are? Like
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, one question. If the software, if the internet in the shop is down, will this software work?
No. If you are using the cloud version,
No.
it won't work. If you are using the desktop version, then it will work.
Okay. So continuous availability of internet mandatory.
Yeah, that is mandatory.
Okay. Okay. Fine. All right. Okay.
All right. So this is one of our Android applications, which is for you and your workforce. What it does is it will enable
Okay.
the order generation at the customer doorstep. Like if a customer calls you that come and pick the garments from my home, then
Mm-hmm.
you can take this Android application, which can be installed on any tablet or a phone. You can take this along with you to the customer doorstep, and then you can generate an order then and there, which is like you click on new order, you land onto the screen, you search the customer first. After searching the customer, you
It
generate
serves
an
from
order.
our database. It
It's
serves from our parent database.
exactly, since everything is so these applications that I'm going to show you are available only in the cloud version, wherein the application, the database is residing on a cloud server, and all the other stuff, the software that you use, the applications that you use are connected to that central database information only. Okay,
Okay.
so these won't be available with the desktop version.
We
So
cannot be a mixed match of cloud and in-house in
no.
store.
Database can reside only at one place. So either it has to be cloud or it has to be
Because
on
I
desktop.
don't want to have the disadvantage of not having internet and not taking the order, whereas I need this option also. So how is this possible?
This is possible. I can check with. We have a customer in Dubai who's using this system, and I believe what he has done is he's bought a dongle, a prepaid kind of dongle. So if there is some interruption in the internet services, he just gets that dongle recharged, and he uses it. So how he does it, he's having a secondary source of internet connection. There are a few of other clients. What they do is, like, if the internet goes down, they start cutting the manual receipts, and once the internet is restored, they enter that data into the system using the backdate facility. So they change the
Okay.
date of the software, they enter that data, and they bring the date back, and they resume their business.
Okay. All right. Okay. Fine.
Okay, so I was showing you this application.
Does the speed of the internet is a constraint for functioning of the software?
Yes, it is. It is like a normal website. If the internet speed is pretty low, then the software takes time to run. However,
Okay.
generally speaking, internet speed nowadays 1 Mbps is nothing. So if you check the internet speed at your end, it would be more than 1 Mbps. I'm telling you. However, we are transferring just the data, just the information. The real problem happens when
Okay.
you start listening to music or you start watching a movie. Those are heavy
Okay.
files, and there you need high speed internet. To transfer just the data, it's not that heavy, transaction. So it doesn't really bother you.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this application basically helps you to capture four things: the quantity, the garment type, the service, and the rate. Rate automatically gets pulls out from the database itself. So basically you have to put in the quantity, garment name, and the process, and you click on add to order. So this particular
What
item,
the rate will come automatically, right?
yes.
Okay. Because this application looks me like a much more simpler than the software.
Yeah, because it offers you less functionality. It doesn't give you the option to add color and all, and that is why it is looking simpler to you. For the simple reason, no customer would want you to keep standing on his doorstep for a longer period of time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we have kept
But
it to the,
the rate and other things will come automatically, right?
so that comes into that comes automatically into the system as well, in the software as well.
In this application as well.
In this application as well, in software as well.
Okay, all right.
At both of the locations, you just have to select the garment, and then
And what about the discount and other things will come or no?
not on
Discount.
this, not on this.
Not on.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay.
Okay. So once you add all these things, what happens is the customer gets an SMS and an email, and this order gets added into your database. So you, sitting wherever you are, whether in the store or at your any other business, or you are enjoying your vacation somewhere else, you can just log into the system and get to know what your person has done, where he has gone, what order he has generated, what is the quantity that he has booked, what is the amount that he has booked. All that information, since everything is residing into the cloud database, you can get access to it. Customer gets instant SMS and email.
Suppose this is this order we have taken, and we further need to give some discount because this facility is not available in this application. It can be done from the parent version.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Going back to the store.
That can be done.
Okay.
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 So this application does this.
Yeah.
It helps you generate orders from the customer doorstep. Any question on this application?
No, no.
All right.
Thank you.
I am
So the print is not possible, huh? Here.
Print is not possible, and I'll tell you why. A printer, this mobile printer, costs a lot. Why would you want to invest into something without which you can very easily do your business? So the customer is happy by getting an SMS and email. He's getting the information. And then if a customer asks you for a printout, then you can tell them, at the time of delivery, we can get that printout from the store and we can give it to you.
Yeah. Okay, fine. All right.
Okay. Now I am moving to another option of ours. This is called the quick dry cleaning status application. This application is for your customers. What your customers can do with this is they can track the status of their orders. For example, if I'm your customer, I've given you an order that includes 10 different garments. Out of those 10 garments, there is a white shirt that I need for an interview tomorrow. I just want to check whether that shirt is ready or not. I'll not call you. I'll just log on to this information, this application, and I'll check the status of my order. This application will tell me that out of those, it will list down those 10 garments. It will tell the status of those 10 garments, whether they are in the processing unit, whether they are ready. So I will get to know whether that white shirt of mine is ready or not. If the application tells me that it is ready, I don't even need to call you. I'll just visit your store and I'll give you that, this is my receipt, I want my fun shirt. System knows that the shirt is ready, you will go pick that shirt out and will give it to me, whether or not my remaining garments are ready or not.
Okay, the check the order, he have to enter what details?
He don't have to enter any details. When the customer installs this application for the first time, he would need a dry cleaner pin, which you would provide to him so that he is connected to your database. Then,
okay, so when he enters the pin, he is connected to our application only.
Yes, to your database only. And also this application is connected to one store. So, taking an example, you've got 5 different stores. That customer will be connected only to that store for which you have given him a pin.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So
and this,
another one. Yeah. So another one thing. Suppose if it is exclusively for our store, can we customize with our logo and our address and everything?
When the customer puts so no, there is no possibility of adding up your logo into it. However, initially we provided our logo, and then we thought that our logo doesn't make any sense, so we have removed that as well. So what happens is when the customer puts in a dry cleaner pin here, then a page comes which tells the customer that, hey, you are connected to this dry cleaner and this store now, welcome to the application. So the customer will get to know that he is connected to your dry cleaning store only, not anybody else's. So this is the
Now
place
you
where,
have, yeah, Huja, what we are planning to do is that we are planning to have a member scheme for our customers, for our retaining customers,
right,
with giving some add-ons, laundry bags, and other things.
right.
So, is there any membership management that we can?
Yes, we do have. We do have. Let me just complete what this application can do, and then I will jump on to the membership plan. Okay.
Yeah.
So this application doesn't have anything related to the membership. As soon as the customer puts in the dry cleaner's pin, he is welcomed and he will get to know that he is connected to you. Then it will ask for its membership ID. By membership ID, I need customer ID. So you will provide that customer with a customer ID so that this application gets connected to that customer only, and he will not be able to access anybody else's data.
Okay.
Now, when the customer ID is provided, the system will automatically generate a list of all the orders which are connected to that customer ID. So the customer do not really have to put in any input. Customer will just log into this information, click on check order status, and system will list down all the orders against that customers which are pending with you.
Okay.
Now, customer will have to select that order for which he is interested in. Once he selects that, system will give him the status of all the garments within that order.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and also within this application, we will have a place wherein you can mention your store information. See this store information?
Okay.
If you click on this, it will give details of your store. So we do not have the provision to give logo, but we do have the provision to customize this so that it gives your information to customer, not anybody else's. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Now you ask me one question. I'm gonna answer that question here. We have recently added a new feature in which one more function is added to this application, which is schedule a pickup.
Okay.
So the customer can now click on that button, give a date and time, and click on a button called submit. What it will do is, it will send an SMS to customer and also to yourself that this customer has requested a pickup of garments from his address, which is mentioned already in the system, at this time,
Fine.
at this date.
He have the option to add the quantity of clothes and shirts and things like that.
No, and I'll tell you why not. It doesn't really make sense, and I'll tell you why. So we do not have that information as of now. It just tells you that he has requested a pickup total of this much quantity. So he can mention the total number of garments.
Okay, fine.
And you get that information. So you get an SMS, customer gets an SMS. You get an email, customer gets an email. And what more you get is a direct entry into the system. So every morning, all you have to do is come down to the screen and it will list down all the pickup requests for the day.
Okay.
So you just have to, go through this list, pull it out on Excel, take a printout, give it to your boy that you have to do all these pickups for the day.
Okay.
Once that pickup is done, you just have to mark complete, that this pickup is complete. As soon as you do it,
if some okay, fine. If some schedule is coming through over the telephone, it can be ended.
yeah. So you can search a customer,
Okay.
schedule a date, and schedule a time.
Okay, fine. Okay. Right.
And click on save.
Very good.
That's get added.
Yeah. The customer data can be changed if he changes address or if he resigns and goes, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got a customer master with us,
Yeah.
wherein we can edit the details of any customer.
Okay, fine. Okay.
So we can, edit the details of any customer. Now, you asked me one more question. Yeah, you asked me about the packages. So currently we offer couple of packages.
Okay.
I'll give you the example. Like for example, it's a prepaid kind of package. I'm your customer and you tell me that, hey Rachit, you give me 10,000 bucks and get services done worth rupees worth 12,500 bucks. So that way you get a discount of 20%. And I would be happy and I would give you say 10,000 bucks in advance. This is prepaid, you've already got the money in advance, and then you can keep on processing my orders till the time my money is. Option number 2, you tell me, hey Rachit, you give me 1,000 bucks and I'll give you 10% discount on all the orders for the entire year.
Okay.
Option number 3, you tell me, hey Rachit, you give me 10,000 bucks and you can get 100 clothes dry cleaned from me. So now, whenever I come to you, I give you some clothes, the system keeps on calculating that, I have got these many garments done, I have got these many garments done, and I would be able to get dry cleaning of up to 100 garments. Post that, system will not accept until I pay or I generate a regular invoice ticket for this, regular order for this customer. These are 3 types of packages that the system allows.
Okay.
Okay. Apart from this, one last feature that I wanted to show you was you can enable your customers to click on a link, visit a web page, put in the username and password that you have given to that customer, and check the status of his order. Like we were doing through the Android application. Similarly, everything can be achieved through a web page.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
This is all our offerings. Things are separately priced. Like store info, the store module is separately priced. The Android applications are separately priced.
Can you tell me the pricing, please?
Yes, of course, I can tell you the pricing. For the store application, it is, let me just open up.
Android application for the customer. Android application.
Yeah.
How many days your free trial is for?
Well, the free trial is not for your commercial use. What happens is like, you and me can get connected and I can show you the demo. Now, if you talk about people in USA and all, wherein the time difference doesn't match, not many people call us and we are not able to show them the demonstration. So what we have done is we've given a platform where people can fill in and they can go and by themselves, they can go and try the software. It doesn't make sense to you because I have already detailed you the software, in depth. So you're free to go there and see what's happening, but it is only for that trial purpose only. It doesn't give you cannot use it for your commercial purposes. Okay.
Okay.
So we have pricing for both cloud and desktop. You can check it whenever you feel like. In both the versions, we have got 2 different editions. One is business and one is business plus. The difference between these 2 versions is these 3 features. One is the packages, the 3 type of packages that I just mentioned, the prepaid balance benefit, The second point is multiple price list. Uh, you have a price list which can be uploaded to the system. Now there are people who deal with different hotels, and those kind of people have different price lists. One price list for the regular retail customers, one price list for a particular hotel, then another price list for second hotel, then another price list for the third hotel. So if you have to manage the multiple price lists, then you should go for the business plus edition. And the third feature is online order status check facility for your customers. You remember the last feature that I mentioned, that your customers will be able to log on to a web page and they would be able to check the status of their orders? This is this third feature. So these three features basically are the differentiators between the business and business plus edition. So the price for business and business plus edition are USD 365 or USD 499 per store per annum. Yeah. Okay. And the pricing for the Android applications is $200 for a mobile point of sale and $200 for customer status check with unlimited downloads for a year. Which means you pay us $200 for Android point of sale for a year, and then you can download it on any number of mobile phones or tablets. Similarly, you pay us $200 for a year for customer status check, and then any number of your customers can download that application and use it.
So it's total 899.
It's 500 plus 2. Yes, exactly, 899. If you want to go for all three things.
Okay.
Now,
Do you have a discount if we are taking all these three things together?
It depends, if you are really keen to go for all these three things and you want to make a purchase, within couple of days, I can, get in touch with the stakeholders and I can ask some permission, and if there any discount, I can extend it to you. But generally speaking, what we do is like, we go out and we tell them that, hey, we are getting this deal and this is on the cards. Give us some discount. We're gonna get the cash pretty soon. So they, it happens sometimes.
Who tells that? Who?
The company.
The customers tells you for what? I didn't understand it.
No, I'm telling you, if you are ready to buy all these three things and you are ready to pay the amount pretty soon, then I can talk and see if I can get some discount for you.
Yeah, when my project timeline, I told you by April 1st I need to launch it.
Right.
Okay, so by then I definitely need it.
No, by then you definitely need it. I'm not denying the fact. What I'm telling you is, whenever I am showing you every...
If I buy now, I am just losing my 1 month without productivity. I wish to buy on March last week, so that I can train my staff and train my people, and by April 1st I'm launching. Or otherwise, if I buy now, you have to give me 1 month free, or until I launch the laundry. Maybe it is 1 month, maybe it got a little bit delayed, 1.5 months. Are you going to do that?
I will have to take permission for it. So if you can write an email to you telling me that you are ready to pay me for all these three modules by this date, and but you want to go live on a particular date, so you have to mention these two things. One is when you are actually going to pay me the money, and the second thing is when do you want to go live with it. Probably I can see if I can get an approval and I can forward that information to you.
Okay, fine. Right, so basically it's $899. Another one, if I'm going for this business plus these two add-ons like two Androids, is it possible?
If you are going for this business plus and what?
No, not business plus. Just the business plus Android
Yeah,
applications to Android
absolutely,
applications?
absolutely.
Possible.
That is also possible.
Can I
You won't get these
see the
things.
pricing of the desktop version?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, sure. It's 1000 USD at one time cost.
Yeah, this includes free support for 1 year. You pay for the software only once. We do not ask you for anything for the software again. However,
Okay.
after 1 year, if you want to continue with our services, then you have to get into an annual maintenance contract with us.
How much is that?
For the Business Plus edition, it is USD 200 per annum.
1000 plus. Okay. Does it have this, and does it will not work with this Android application?
No, because this is a local application. The database resides onto your computer system. There is no way Android can get connected to a local computer system. So no Android application will work with this.
Okay. Is there any facility where this Android application or any kind of tab can store, and when I dock into this on a in-house software, when he comes back to the store, it fetches the data and updates the system?
No, there is no way.
No way at all.
No.
And what about the updates? Software updates happening during the AMC period?
Yeah, so till the time you are under the support contract, you get all the updates absolutely free of cost within that same software module that you have bought.
If I am not having an AMC and something bugs happened or some trouble happened, are you going to rectify it on a service call or service cost?
Generally, we don't do that. However, we have almost like 220, 230 customers, and we have never been into a situation where anyone has not renewed the support contract, because we keep on coming up with a lot of enhancements to the software. So people are very happy, and they believe the cost that they are paying for the AMC is much less than the benefits that they get. So
can you just tell me how is the percentage of your customers is mostly online, or it's mostly in-house or
mostly cloud?
Mostly cloud. Because to be Ahuja honest with it, I am seeing a lot of threats in clouds. One is internet connection. Another one is data management and speed and these things. So
look, you are apprehensive right now because you've not used it. I am dealing with these kind of customers all day long, and people do not face. Okay, I'll give you one example. I am using a CRM system wherein I put all the details. I'm gonna put before I sleep. It's like 12:30 a.m. right now, but before I sleep, I'll make an entry into that CRM system.
Okay.
And that CRM system is an online system. So I'm handicapped.
Okay.
If the internet goes down, my entire company stops working, because everything that we do is on the internet. So if the internet is down, we are not able to move an inch. We have made secondary provisions. If, generally speaking, internet never goes down. If it goes down, we have a secondary provision, like we've got dongles and all. We put that into our laptops and we start working. Similarly, we've got so many customers who are using cloud application, and these are customers from third world countries. We've got people using it in India, smaller cities in India, Pakistan, everywhere, and people use it.
Right. Okay. Can you tell me the clients in Abu Dhabi, please?
I may not remember the name of the client on top of my head. What we can do is,
you can WhatsApp tomorrow, Rashim. Okay.
Okay, I will do.
Okay.
So
Just inform. You can also inform the company that we make right to if you want to inform prior to the reference check, as a permission that someone will call in regards to the software just to know the feedback from the floor level.
Right, sure. I can do that.
Okay. Fine. What else? Okay. Can you tell me the hardware requirements, please?
Yes, sure.